In today's video, we're going to show you how to install our 487 pocket frame. When you're installing your pocket frame, you want to build your rough opening just like this. You want to have the flat side in here because you're also going to attach your stop for your door. You can do that right after you build this. You want to have your stud like this, and you want to make sure there's a block of wood coming all the way across. That's going to help you support your track for your door. Then you want to have this stud inverted to help you out with your receiver end. And to measure this dimension from here to there, you want to get 37.5 from this end. And go ahead and stop your stud at 37.5. Then from that same corner over there, we've already done the math, because your door should come out at 36.5. And it's going to go in. You're going to go from that end over there to this side at 73 7/8. Make sure to invert your stud on top as your wood blocking. On this side, have flat with door stop. At the bottom, make sure to keep your cap cons or shots away from the edge. Your center, make sure to knock these out at least 2 inches so you can add your studs. Now our next step is you want to locate your part, which is your RN364. You have 2 of these. This is going to be your receiver end on the far end. Then your next piece is going to be your RN365. They come in 3 pieces because you're going to throw them together to get over there. So first you want to do is get your measurements from the bottom of your throw down to the top of the finished floor. Which we've already cut this, but I like to set it on the side. You can do them individually. I go ahead and put them in the middle, and I spread them out. Now you have your jab set up. Take it over to your opening, go in at 45, lock it in there, keep it really tight to the open so it won't slip out. Get it right over your Sheetrock. Add your screws 8 to 10 inches, and as you go, adjust so you can keep it straight and level. Our next step we're going to talk about is our header. You want to locate these 3 parts. The header being the RN303 case opening header, and then you want to locate your RN363. You have 2 of these. Now, for one of them, you want to go ahead and make sure that it's flush on the outside, and you want to go ahead and set a screw in the middle for now. That's going to help you align your track here in a few. So once you align that, I showed you this, but you need to go ahead and set this aside, and you will be putting this in at the very end after you put in your door. Now that we have set this up, your header, the next part we're going to talk about is our track, which is our RC346. It's a classic track, but it goes in the center. But before attaching it to here, in your accessory pad, you're going to have 2 stops, 2 rollers, and a bumper. Well, we're only going to use one of the stops, and we've already installed our bumper on the back end. Now, so you can set these aside, you want to go ahead and grab your stop. You can use a drill, a screwdriver. I like to use the 5/16 nut driver. It makes it easier to turn on it. Before adding it, you want to go ahead and add your rollers. I like to put 2 wheels on each side, just the thing that I like to do. But it really doesn't matter is what I'm told. So you want to go ahead and grab this. You want to get it in between here. So just open it just enough where you can get it in there. Roll it on there. You can keep it flush for now. You'll adjust it later as you need it. And just go ahead and lock it in. Now that you're locked in, you want to go ahead and grab your track and put it on your header. When you set it on your header, you actually have a groove right here. I don't know if you can see it. That groove right there needs to go inside the leg of that. So just pick it up. Hold it tight and follow it all the way through. Once you got it straightened out and it's locked in, make sure you're flush. You want to go ahead and grab you a screw and just go ahead and set it for now. The reason you set it is because you're going to have to attach it to your header where your wood blocking is. Now we're going to show you how to install your track with your header that we assembled already. First and foremost, the way we got our measurement for our track was from the face of your jam receiver to the back of your stud. You've already pre-cut it. You also want to grab another person to help you out. And they can grab that side. Go ahead and get your sheetrock screw. You're going to line the top up together on both ends. If it's a little spread out, it's okay, because we could always bring this back forward. But right now we're sitting flush. And just go ahead and drill right in the center of your pocket. Tack it down. Hit you another one on the opposite side. And then you want to remove your set screw that you set earlier to put your track in. And then go ahead and replace that with the sheetrock. And then go down the line 5 to 6 inches for more support. Now that you have it flush and mounted, you add your sheetrock screws right down the center. We do like to pre-drill it to make it easier, and just come all the way down. And then don't forget to stem your header. Because of the header of the 03 member, you gotta add a stem to make it level so you don't have any rollbacks or roll forwards on your doors. Our next step in your accessory pack, you want to look for your bottom clips. These clips are going to be for your vertical wall supports. You want to have one that's right on the outside. I like to just tap on a hole right down the middle, screw down, line it up, and then, like I said, just find your happy medium between both of them. And go ahead and set your other clip. Like I said, we've already pre-drilled these, but that's the concept. And on to the next step. Next, you want to locate your vertical wall supports. You should have 4 in your pack. The wall supports will not come to size. You will have to cut them down. To verify the top, this is the top with the slots where it's going to go into your track. We'll show you here in a minute. And the bottom will be plain. So you want to get it into your bracket at the bottom. So just take your time and line it up, let it fall in. Then you want to lean it to the side. Get it into your track on the bottom, which is this side. Line it in there. Tilt it till you get to the side. You'll do the same thing on your middle one, and you'll hold the other two when it's time to put your sheetrock on. This is what it looks like before you put your sheetrock on this other side. Our next step is putting on our RN 364, just like the ones on the opposite end. You want to get your measurement from the bottom of the track to the top of finished floor. You want to go ahead and angle it in there. We have already pre-cut it, so it's set in where it needs to be. Before you attach it, you want to make sure that you're tight on the top. Set you a screw, add your clip, and come down 8 to 10 inches. Now, as you can tell, we put our screws in it. We did put our clips, but we want to leave this out because you want to go and look for this, your other part, your RN 363. Just like the other one that I told you to set aside earlier in the video. What you want to do is go ahead and at this time insert it. Once you got it inserted, okay. Want to grab your screw. Set it in there. Go ahead and finish off your clips and the rest of your screws. On to the next step. This is a recap what it's going to look like with the trim on. If you want to know how to put the trim on, you can visit our other videos, how to remove and snap on trim. We did go ahead and put this on, but if you're putting your door in, you're going to have to remove it to put your door in. your 487 pocket frame system.